Every single day, Americans lose $117 million to scams. That's not a typo. 117 million. Every single day. In 2025 alone, scammers stole over $10 billion from ordinary people, retirees, college students, business owners, maybe someone you know, maybe even you. And the scams are getting smarter. They're using artificial intelligence to clone voices, creating fake job offers that look completely legitimate, building romantic relationships that last months before asking for money. But here's the good news. Every scam has red flags, warning signs, patterns you can learn to recognize. In this video, I'm going to show you the 9 most common scams targeting people right now, how they work, the red flags, and exactly how to protect yourself. By the end of this video, you'll know how to spot these scams before you lose a single dollar. Let's start with the most terrifying. Scam number 1, AI voice cloning, the Grandparent scam. Imagine getting a phone call at 2 in the morning. You answer, and you hear your grandson's voice, panicked, crying. "Grandma, I've been in a car accident. I'm in jail. I need bail money. Please don't tell my parents. I'm so scared." You'd send the money, right? That's exactly what scammers are counting on. Here's how it works. Scammers use artificial intelligence to clone voices. They only need a few seconds of audio, maybe from a social media video your grandchild posted, or a voicemail greeting. The AI analyzes the voice and can generate speech that sounds exactly like them. Then they call you, pretending to be in an emergency. Car accident, legal trouble, medical emergency, kidnapping. They create panic so you don't think clearly, and they demand payment immediately, usually through wire transfer, gift cards, or cryptocurrency, methods that can't be reversed. One grandmother in Arizona sent $35,000 believing her grandson was in jail. The voice sounded exactly like him. Same speech patterns, same nervous laugh, everything. It wasn't him, it was AI. Red flags, urgent emergency requiring immediate payment, request for secrecy, don't tell anyone. Payment through untraceable methods, gift cards, wire transfer, crypto. Caller ID might be spoofed to look legitimate. High emotion and pressure to act quickly. How to protect yourself. First, create a family code word, a secret phrase that only family members know. If someone claims to be your grandchild in an emergency, ask for the code word. Second, hang up and call them directly. Use the number you have saved, not the number they're calling from. Third, verify before you send anything. Contact other family members. Take 5 minutes to confirm. Remember, real emergencies can wait 5 minutes for verification. Scams can't. Scam number 2, fake job offers and employment fraud. You're looking for a job. You find a perfect listing, remote work, excellent pay, flexible hours. You apply. They respond immediately. You're hired. No interview needed. Sounds too good to be true? It is. Employment scams are exploding. Scammers post fake job listings on legitimate sites like Indeed, LinkedIn, even company websites they've cloned. Here's how it works. They hire you immediately. Then they send you a check to buy equipment, a laptop, software, home office supplies. They ask you to deposit the check and wire most of the money to their equipment vendor. The check bounces, but you've already wired the money. You're now thousands of dollars in debt, and there never was a job. Another version, they ask for your personal information for background checks. Then they steal your identity, or they ask you to pay for training, certifications, or starter kits before you can begin work. A recent college graduate in Texas lost $4,000 to a fake remote customer service job. The company website looked real. The email address looked legitimate. The offer letter looked professional. All fake. Red flags. Hired without an interview or with minimal screening. Ask to pay for anything up front: training, equipment, background checks. Payment through check that you must deposit and forward money. Salary seems too high for the position requirements. Email addresses use free services, Gmail, Yahoo, instead of company domains. Pressure to accept quickly. Poor grammar or spelling in official communications. How to protect yourself. Research the company thoroughly. Search company name scam to see if others have been targeted. Never pay money to get a job. Legitimate employers don't charge you. Verify the email domain. Real companies use their own email addresses, not Gmail. If they send a check, wait for it to fully clear before spending any of it. This can take weeks, not just a few days. Trust your instincts. If it feels off, it probably is. Scam number 3. Romance scams and catfishing. You meet someone online. They're attractive, successful, charming. They live overseas, usually in another country for work. You talk for weeks, then months. The connection feels real. Then they have a crisis, a medical emergency, business deal gone wrong, plane ticket to come visit you. They need money, just this once. This is one of the most emotionally devastating scams because victims don't just lose money, they lose trust, dignity, and sometimes their entire life savings. Romance scammers are professionals. Many operate from organized criminal groups in West Africa, Southeast Asia, or Eastern Europe. They manage dozens of fake relationships simultaneously. They use stolen photos of attractive people. They craft elaborate backstories. They follow scripts designed by psychologists to build emotional attachment quickly. And they're patient. They'll invest months building trust before asking for money. The first request is usually small, a few $100s for medicine. You send it because you care. Then it escalates. Thousands for a plane ticket, tens of thousands for a business opportunity, hundreds of thousands for an emergency. A retired teacher in Florida lost $430,000, her entire retirement, to a romance scammer who claimed to be a U.S. soldier stationed in Syria. They talked every day for 2 years. She thought they were getting married. He was never a soldier. The photos were stolen. The person wasn't even in the United States. Red flags. Professes love very quickly, within weeks. Always has an excuse why they can't video chat or meet in person. Claims to be in another country for work. Military, oil rig, doctor abroad. Stories don't add up or change over time. Asks for money, especially through wire transfer, gift cards, or cryptocurrency. Requests money for emergencies, travel, medical bills, business deals. Gets defensive or manipulative when you question them. Asks you to keep the relationship secret from friends and family. How to protect yourself. Do a reverse image search on their photos. Often the images are stolen from models or public figures. Insist on video calls. Real people can video chat. Scammers make excuses. Never send money to someone you haven't met in person. Period. Tell friends and family about the relationship. Scammers thrive in secrecy. Remember, if someone genuinely loves you, they won't ask you to send money. Scam number 4. Crypto pump and dump schemes. You join a Telegram or Discord group about cryptocurrency investing. The leader claims to have inside information. Upcoming coins that will increase dramatically in value. They tell you to buy a specific coin at a specific time. Everyone buys together. The price skyrockets. Then it crashes. You lost money, but the leader and their insider friends made millions. This is called a pump and dump scheme. Here's how it works. The scammers buy large amounts of a worthless or low-value cryptocurrency. Then they promote it heavily on social media, YouTube, Discord, Telegram. They create hype. This coin is going to explode. Don't miss out. Life-changing opportunity. Victims buy in, driving the price up. Once the price peaks, the scammers sell all their holdings. The price crashes. Victims are left holding worthless coins. Sometimes they use fake celebrity endorsements. They'll create deep-fake videos of Elon Musk or other celebrities promoting the coin. Or they'll promise guaranteed returns. Invest $1,000, get back $5,000 in 30 days. In 2023, a group called Big Pump Signal ran a massive pump and dump operation on Telegram. They had over 200,000 members. They'd announce a coin at a specific time. Members would scramble to buy. The price would spike for about 90 seconds, then crash. The organizers made millions. Most members lost money. Red flags, promises of guaranteed returns or get rich quick. Pressure to buy immediately before you miss out. Celebrity endorsements, usually fake. Unknown or new cryptocurrencies with no real use case. Groups or channels that claim insider information. Coordinated buying at specific times. No clear explanation of what the coin does or its technology. How to protect yourself. If it sounds too good to be true, it is. No legitimate investment guarantees massive returns. Research thoroughly. What does the cryptocurrency actually do? Who's behind it? Does it solve a real problem? Be skeptical of celebrity endorsements. Verify through official channels. Understand that in pump and dumps, you're not investing. You're gambling against organized scammers who have all the advantages. If someone's telling you to buy, ask yourself, why would they share this opportunity with strangers instead of getting rich themselves? Scam number 5. Phishing and smishing. You get an email. It looks like it's from your bank. There's a problem with your account. Click here to verify your information. You click. Enter your username and password, maybe your social security number. Congratulations, you just gave scammers complete access to your bank account. Phishing is when scammers impersonate legitimate companies through email. Smishing is the same thing through text messages, and they're incredibly sophisticated. Modern phishing emails look perfect. Correct logos, professional formatting, no spelling errors. They create urgency. Your account will be locked in 24 hours. Suspicious activity detected. They include links to fake websites that look exactly like the real thing. You enter your login credentials. Now the scammers have them. Common phishing attacks pretend to be banks and credit card companies. Netflix, Amazon, Apple, Microsoft. Government agencies, IRS, Social Security. Package delivery services, FedEx, UPS, USPS. Your employer's IT department. A small business owner in Oregon received an email that appeared to be from his bank's fraud department. He clicked the link and entered his business account credentials. Within hours, scammers had drained $78,000 from his account. Red flags. Urgent requests to verify account information or confirm identity. Threats that your account will be closed or suspended. Links that don't match the official company website. Generic greetings like "Dear Customer" instead of your name. Requests for sensitive information via email or text. Misspelled URLs, ama20n.com instead of amazon.com. Unexpected attachments. How to protect yourself. Never click links in unsolicited emails or texts. Go directly to the company's website by typing the URL yourself. Hover over links before clicking to see the actual destination, URL. Enable two-factor authentication on all accounts. Even if scammers get your password, they can't access your account without the second factor. Contact companies directly using phone numbers from their official website, not numbers provided in the suspicious message. Remember, legitimate companies will never ask for passwords or social security numbers via email or text. Scam number 6. Tech support scams. A warning pops up on your computer screen. Your computer is infected with a virus. Call this number immediately. Do not turn off your computer. Terrifying, right? It's fake. The warning is the scam. Tech support scams target people through pop-ups, cold calls, or emails. Scammers claim to be from Microsoft, Apple, or your internet service provider. They say your computer is infected with viruses or has been hacked. If you call the number or give them access to your computer, here's what happens. They'll ask you to install remote access software so they can fix the problem. Once they control your computer, they'll open command prompts and technical screens that look alarming to non-technical users. See all these errors? Your computer is severely compromised. Then they offer to fix it for a fee, usually $200 to $500. You pay them. They pretend to work for a while. Then they say it's fixed. But here's what really happened. There was never a virus. They made the whole thing up. And while they had access to your computer, they may have stolen your passwords and financial information, installed actual malware, accessed your files and photos, set up backdoor access for future attacks. Sometimes they call back weeks later claiming you're owed a refund, but they accidentally transfer too much money into your account. They ask you to wire back the overpayment, but they never transferred money. They just edited the HTML on your banking website to make it look like they did. You wire them real money for a fake overpayment. Red flags, pop-ups with phone numbers and urgent warnings, unsolicited calls claiming to be tech support, claims that your computer is infected. Real companies don't cold call about this. Requests for remote access to your computer, pressure to act immediately. Requests for payment via gift cards, wire transfer, or cryptocurrency. Poor English or heavy accents claiming to be from US companies. How to protect yourself. Close pop-ups without calling the number. Use Task Manager, Control plus Alt plus Delete if the pop-up won't close. Never call phone numbers from pop-ups or unexpected emails. Never give remote access to your computer to someone who contacted you. If you think there's a real issue, contact the company directly using contact information from their official website. Remember, Microsoft and Apple will never call you about computer problems. Scam number 7. Fake charity scams. A major disaster strikes, an earthquake, a hurricane, a humanitarian crisis. You want to help. You see donation requests everywhere. Some are legitimate charities doing important work. Others are scammers exploiting tragedy. Charity scams spike after every major disaster or emotional event. Scammers create fake organizations with names similar to legitimate charities. They set up professional-looking websites. They run ads on social media. They call people directly asking for donations. The money doesn't go to victims. It goes straight into the scammers' pockets. Charity scams aren't just about disasters. Fake cancer charities, fake veteran organizations, fake animal rescues. Some scammers even go door to door pretending to collect for local causes. After Hurricane Katrina in 2005, the FBI identified over 4,000 websites set up to collect fake donations. The American Red Cross and Salvation Army were mimicked with websites that looked identical to the real organizations. Hundreds of thousands of dollars were stolen from people trying to help disaster victims. Red flags. Charity name is similar to but not exactly the same as a well-known organization. Pressure to donate immediately. Requests for cash, gift cards, or wire transfers. Vague descriptions of how donations will be used. No tax-deductible receipt or tax ID number. Unsolicited contact asking for donations. Emotional manipulation and high-pressure tactics. New charity created right after a disaster. How to protect yourself. Research charities before donating. Use websites like Charity Navigator, GuideStar, or the Better Business Bureau's Wise Giving Alliance. Verify the charity's tax-exempt status with the IRS. Never donate via cash, gift cards, or wire transfer. Use credit cards so you have protection. Be wary of charities that refuse to provide detailed information about their programs. If someone calls asking for a donation, say you'll research the charity and call back. Then verify the charity independently before donating. Donate directly through the charity's official website, not through links in emails or social media. Scam number 8. Social media impersonation. You get a message on Instagram from Elon Musk. He's doing a giveaway. Send him 1 Bitcoin. He'll send back 2 Bitcoin. Or maybe it's a message from a celebrity offering you an investment opportunity. Or your friend sends you a message asking for money for an emergency. None of these are real. Social media impersonation scams are everywhere. Scammers create fake accounts that look identical to celebrities, influencers, companies, or even your friends. They steal profile photos, copy bios, use similar usernames. Sometimes they hack real accounts and message everyone in the friend or follower list. The scams vary. Celebrity giveaways. Send cryptocurrency. Get double back. Investment opportunities. I made $5,000 in 1 day with this system. Friend emergency. Hey, I need help. Can you send me money? Verification scams. Instagram is deleting accounts. Click here to verify yours. A woman in California received a message from what looked like her sister's Instagram account. I'm stuck out of town. My wallet was stolen. Can you send $400 through Venmo? She sent the money immediately. Then she called her sister. Her sister's account had been hacked. She never sent the message. The $400 was gone. Red flags. Direct messages from celebrities or verified accounts you don't know. Requests to send money or cryptocurrency. Investment opportunities promising guaranteed returns. Links to external websites or apps. Requests for your password or verification code. Urgency and pressure to act quickly. Poor grammar or unusual phrasing from people you know. New accounts with few followers messaging you. How to protect yourself. Verify identities before taking any action. Call or text the person directly using contact information you already have. Remember, celebrities and legitimate companies do not do cryptocurrency giveaways through DMs. Enable 2-factor authentication on all social media accounts. Check the actual username, not just the display name. Scammers use similar usernames with small changes. Never click suspicious links, even from accounts that look familiar. If a friend's account is asking for money or acting strange, contact them through a different method to verify. Report fake accounts to the platform immediately. Scam number 9. Invoice and payment fraud. You receive an invoice via email. It looks legitimate. It's from a vendor your company uses regularly. Your accounting department pays it. 3 weeks later, the real vendor asks why you haven't paid their invoice. You just sent $50,000 to scammers. Invoice and payment fraud targets businesses, but individuals are vulnerable too. It's also called business email compromise, or BEC. Here's how it works. Scammers research your company. They identify vendors you work with and understand your payment processes. Then they send fake invoices that look exactly like real ones. Same logo, same format, same services. The only difference? The bank account where payment should be sent. Sometimes they hack or spoof email addresses to make the invoice appear to come from the real vendor. They might send an email saying, "We've changed our banking information. Please use these new details for all future payments." It's not just businesses. Individuals receive fake invoices for utilities they don't use, subscriptions they don't have, services they never ordered, domain renewals for websites they don't own. A small marketing agency in Boston paid a fake invoice for $65,000. The invoice appeared to come from their regular printing company. Same email address, same design, same account manager signature. But the bank account was different, and the money was gone. The scammers had monitored the company's email communications and knew exactly when to send the fake invoice. Red flags. Unexpected invoices for services you didn't order. Requests to change payment methods or bank account details. Urgent payment demands. Invoices from free email services. Gmail, Yahoo, instead of company domains. Slight misspellings in email addresses or company names, unusual payment instructions, invoices sent outside normal billing cycles. How to protect yourself. Verify all bank account changes directly with the vendor using contact information from previous legitimate communications, not information in the new message. Implement a two-step verification process for payments over a certain amount. Scrutinize email addresses carefully. Look for small changes or misspellings. Be suspicious of urgent payment requests. Use accounting software that tracks vendor information and flags changes. For businesses, train employees on BEC tactics and create clear payment verification procedures. When in doubt, pick up the phone and call the vendor directly. How to protect yourself. 7 essential steps. Now that you know the 9 most common scams, here are 7 essential steps to protect yourself. Step 1. Enable two-factor authentication everywhere. Add an extra layer of security to all accounts. Even if scammers steal your password, they can't access your account without the second factor. Use authentication apps like Google Authenticator or Authy, not text messages when possible. Step 2. Use a password manager. Create strong, unique passwords for every account. A password manager like 1Password or Bitwarden generates and stores them securely. Never reuse passwords. If one account is compromised, others remain safe. Step 3. Verify before you trust. If someone contacts you asking for money, information, or action, hang up and call them back using a verified number. Verify through a different communication channel. Take time to research and confirm. Scammers hate verification. Legitimate contacts don't mind waiting. Step 4. Protect your personal information. Be cautious what you share online. Scammers use social media to gather information for targeted attacks. Don't post your phone number, address, birthday, or other sensitive details publicly. Review privacy settings on all social media accounts. Step 5. Trust your instincts. If something feels wrong, it probably is. Too good to be true equals not true. High pressure equals red flag. Secrecy requests equals warning sign. Your gut is usually right. Step 6. Report scams. If you encounter a scam or become a victim, report it. ftc@reportfraud.ftc.gov. FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center, IC3.gov. Better Business Bureau Scam Tracker, your local police department, the platform where you encountered the scam. Reporting helps authorities track patterns and potentially catch scammers. Step 7. Educate your family. Share this information with vulnerable family members, especially elderly relatives and young adults. Scammers target those who are less familiar with modern scam tactics. Have conversations about scams. Create family safety protocols. You are not helpless. Knowledge is protection. By understanding these scams and following these steps, you're already safer than 90% of people. Conclusion. Scammers are always evolving, but so are you. Stay informed, stay skeptical, stay safe. If this video helped you, subscribe to the Fraud Files for more fraud investigations and protection strategies every Tuesday and Saturday. Download the free scam protection checklist in the description below. And share this video with someone who needs to see it. You might save them thousands of dollars. What scam have you encountered? Let me know in the comments. Stay safe out there.